Good morning, everybody. Drop a voicemail, 804-592-6160. Today, ladies and gentlemen, it is all about your voice. I want to hear from you. Let's get it, baby. Anytime. Pull up on me. The chill spot. I just want to have fun. Come and pick me up. Good morning. And as the song says, I just want to have fun. The Yankees say, no. There is no having fun right now, okay? Sit down and shut it about. That is what the Yankees are saying to us. But anyway, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing? And welcome to All Rise and Shine, baby. We are ready to rock. And we are ready to roll. You know, guys, yesterday was, no doubt about it, a miserable game for the New York Yankees. Just another one, right? Just add another one to the list, and another one, and another one, and then another one, and another one, and another one. But, you know, for NYYU, it has been rather amazing. We are now 130 subscribers away. That's it, 130 subs away. When we ended the stream last night, I think we were like 179 away or something like that. So again, thank you to all the new subscribers that we have had this year. We are already closing in on passing our overall number that we hit in 2023. So it's not even, June is basically a week and a half in. So thank you guys so much for that. But let's get right into the New York Yankees struggles. As you guys already know, the Yankees have lost 2 in a row now, and they are sitting at 55-38. 55-38 are the New York Yankees, 3 games behind the Baltimore Orioles, and catching up, 3.5 games ahead of the Boston Red Sox. Yes, I said that right. You all heard me. The New York Yankees are now only 3.5 games ahead of the Boston Red Sox, who are knocking on the door for the New York Yankees. If you go ahead and take a look at the wild card, which is kind of really sad that we're even talking wild card, but we have to. We got no choice. The New York Yankees have the first spot. The Minnesota Twins are right on the Yankees' ass. We already talked about the Boston Red Sox, but But ladies and gentlemen, the Kansas City Royals and the Houston Astros are two other teams I would also say, you know what I mean? Be careful with Kansas City playing good ball. They're 7 of 3 over their last 10. Houston, 7 and 3 over their last 10. That's a team that we all know could catch fire very, very quickly and make their way right into the playoff picture. So for the New York Yankees, I'm going to get my little quick spiel out the way, and then it's going to be all about you guys. Again, I want to hear you guys talk. It is all your time to talk, your time to have a good conversation. So we got to, by the way, if I am correct here, I want to say we have a record amount of voicemails to begin a show that I've ever seen. So again, that is great because this show is all about you all today. I'll get my stuff out the way. The Yankees are playing terrible baseball. They do not seem to have the capability to figure out ways to win games. And what I mean by that is playing any type of ball to get a run across. A leadoff double, bunt the runner over to third, get a sac fly, as they were doing to begin the year, if you guys remember. Stolen bags, the Yankees don't even know what that means anymore at all. They just completely forgot what a stolen base is. Hal Steinbrenner in the offseason said maybe bunt more. That's something we got to do. They haven't done that. They haven't done that at all. They don't move runners over. There's a runner on second base. They're back to popping up. You got to move runners over. They're back to swinging very, very hard with 2 strikes. Everybody's out there trying to be the hero. This is how you lose games. And again, this goes on the players, but it also goes on the way the New York Yankees figure out before games, what is the game plan today? What is our approach going to be today? What is all that going to be? And no, Alex is not lying. The Yankees have signed Tim Meiza to a minor league deal. So the Yankees like to pick up scrap piece, but I'll tell you this, I'll take a risk on him more than keep throwing Caleb Ferguson out there. Just saying. I mean, for me, I take a risk on him instead of Caleb Ferguson. Maybe he'll have more upside. He's had a couple of really good years besides this one. But, excuse me, let me get a cup of 4Q here. It's delicious. But it's more the same right now for the Yankees. And you know, I've said what I've said. I've said what I've said many times, and I still believe it. I think the Yankees have the worst roster right now that they'll probably have all year. Do I think this team gets better when Stanton is back, when if Jason Dominguez is back? Of course they'd get better. Fact of the matter is, though, this can't happen. And this is where I feel like a lot of fans don't get it. And a lot of fans lose sight. And they've bought into the Yes Network and all these other pundits propaganda where, guys, they got a couple of injuries. It's over. That's the reason why. Let me tell you guys something. If the Yankees played 500 ball, I would assume they'd probably be right there in first place, like still very much in the picture. Isn't that kind of how it goes? But at the end of the day, the Yankees don't just hit an iceberg. They sink, just like the Titanic did. It's a very, very clear message. They don't hold players accountable. And when you don't hold guys accountable, how do you bear down? How do you bear down and gun for it in tough moments? How do you do that? How do you do that? You can't do that. That's not the way it works. See, Dylan, you're wrong, Dylan. I'm going to explain to you, Dylan, why you're wrong. As Anthony Garcia says, surprised the Yankees haven't signed Tim Anderson. I'm kind of surprised myself. Dylan says you can't put Jason in there when he's back. That's not going to do anything. He's been out too long and isn't proven. Well, Dylan, I'm sorry to burst your bubble here on this one. You got to do whatever you can, and you have to play your best talent overall. Maybe you're recognizing this with Ben Rice filling in for the old man, Anthony Rizzo, who can't see a baseball when it's hit on the ground, it seems like. Austin Wells, better than Trevino. That is the route the Yankees must take. There is no, let him wait. Give him 3 weeks in AAA. No, you want to give him his rehab time? Fine. But once he's ready, once that rehab time is up, you get him on the big league club. It's that simple. You put your best talent on this team if you want to win anything. That's it. The guy's a super talent. He's their number one prospect for a reason. He is still one of the top prospects in Major League Baseball, and he got every tool that this club needs. So you get him up here as quick as you can. It's that simple. But overall, for the New York Yankees, folks, they need to figure out a way to win games. And I'm sorry again, that goes on the fundamentals. That goes on everything you need when it comes to the Yankees. That goes to every single aspect of the team. Coaching, leadership. We hear that Hal Steinbrenner was there. Well, he lives in Tampa. Cute. Hey, Boone, did you get a chance to speak with Hal? No, I didn't. Interesting. So you didn't get a chance to speak to Hal Steinbrenner. Okay. Understandable. Makes sense. You didn't get a chance. He didn't speak to nobody. Nice. Your team is 6-17 since June 13th. And you didn't speak to nobody? I would have been in the clubhouse breaking bats. I would have been in the poor Rays, the trop, the dump, doing elbow drops and breaking through tables. I'm paying all of you to do this. This is what we're doing here. So guys, again, I want to throw this on the screen because guess what? Today is about you, the fan. I am going to stop talking. I will react to what you guys say. Let's have a good time. But again, I am leaving this episode up till the voicemails. It is all there for you guys. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Here we go.
Hey, Pete. It's
your
boy Stu down in Orlando again. This team, man, they're killing me, dude. I've been meaning to call about what I wanted to suggest. I'm not necessarily saying that this is going to cure everything. I'd like to think it could help, though. I think, and you're probably going to disagree with me, but I'm going to say it anyway. I think what they need to do is they need to go back to more of a classic lineup formula. What do I mean by that? You need to have two guys at the top. You need to have two table setters ahead of Soto and Judge. You need to create traffic for them, not just in the first inning, but every turn through the lineup. They are not getting guys on base enough ahead of Soto and Judge. It shouldn't just be one guy at the top to be a table setter, and then you get to Soto and Judge. You need two guys. Ben Wright certainly looks like he's someone you could continue to bat at the top, but I think you need somebody else. You need to create that traffic. If you want to put Volpe back at 1 and Rice at 2, then Soto 3 and Judge 4, you could do that. Or maybe, call up Yorbit Vivas and have him try batting leadoff. He's killing it down AAA. He's getting on base. He's walking a lot. He's stealing bases. There's a novel concept. Before you go ahead and you trade for someone like Jazz Chisholm, which you're probably going to have to give up a lot to get him because you're desperate for offense, maybe they should try something like that, calling up Vivas. But I think they need to do that. Up until 2 seconds ago, this is what the Yankees did. They used that formula. They certainly used it in '09 when they won the championship. A-Rod didn't bat second. Just saying.
Yeah.
All those other championship teams they had through the dynasty years or the 70s or whatever decade you want to talk about. And it's not just the Yankees. All those teams have used it. David Ortiz did not bat second. He batted fourth. And I'm sure Terry Francona wasn't concerned that David Ortiz might, lead off the second inning if the Red Sox went down 1-2-3. You roll the dice with that because you know that if everything works out perfectly, then you got your big boppers coming up with a chance to do some serious damage, not just one time during the game, but multiple times through the game. And I think that until they do something like that, I think we're all going to be scratching our heads wondering why are they not giving Soto and Judge more opportunities to drive and run. I think the answer is in front of them. Curious to hear what you think about that. I will talk to you soon. Later.
Hey man, thank you so much. I appreciate Stu. I appreciate the voicemail. And look, no, I don't disagree with you. You said I might disagree. I really don't. I think there's a way about going about it, but I don't have an issue with that. Especially if you had the players that could bat ahead of those guys. I think that is your big question right there too, right? Is who would be the two guys that would then bat ahead? Now, if Anthony Volpe was hitting well, of course, he's one. Ben Rice is one. You could even go Rice Volpe or Rice Volpe Soto Judge. But there's many different things you could do. If Verdugo was hitting well, you go Doogie Volpe Soto Judge, whatever it might be. But of course, there is this new style of baseball where now the number two hitter is the guy that gets the most opportunity based on stats, and that's the route you go. And look, man, during this time right now when this team is kind of short on offense, so to say, maybe you do figure out things to manufacture runs, to add a little something, to possibly give a team a little bit more of a chance in certain areas. I don't know, man. But no, I don't disagree with you. I think that is a potential fair assessment to make, is that guys aren't getting on right now at the bottom of the order as much. Maybe you put two other hitters up top and you try to mix things up a little bit. Maybe you give Verdugo a chance to finally bat one or two. The Yankees haven't done that. Will the Yankees mix that up? I highly doubt it. The Yankees are kind of stuck in their ways, and they probably leave it the way it is, to be real with you. But I appreciate pulling something out of the bag and thinking of something new that could make sense for this club. But knowing the Yankees, they're not going to do that. We'll see. Who the hell knows, really? Alex says, my thoughts on the Tim Miza minor league deal. Hey, man, look. I said it before, Alex. Maybe you jumped off for a second, but I take anybody over Caleb Ferguson. And it's a minor league deal, so he'll do some work in AAA probably, and they'll go from there. But DFA, you could get rid of Caleb Ferguson. I take my chances with anybody over that guy. Let's keep it going, man.
Pete, Kyle Malay here. What did we watch last night? That was a fucking joke. Defeatism?
Defeatism?
How many words does Boone fucking have, man? It's right in front of us. Defeatism, blah, 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 blah. We just need to get this fucking guy off this team managing. We need an actual manager. Not a friend, a manager.
Yeah, some would say that.
Make these guys, reliable. You gotta be able to. Yeah, I don't know. I'm tired. I'm still at work. I get off in 30 minutes. But anyways, hopefully we can win tonight. Hopefully we can get this thing going. And
yes, sir.
We just need to get rid of Boone somehow. Maybe losing is gonna make. No, that probably won't even work. But anyways, I'm just rambling now. But I hope you have a good day, Pete, and hopefully we can win tonight. Go Yankees!
Appreciate you, man. You literally just heard Kyle Malay in his head try to figure out how we get rid of Boone. Maybe if we lose, that ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna work. We could lose 20 games in a row. It ain't gonna happen. If guys start to hit a little bit there, and Kyle Malay, Kyle, you're all of us right now, my guy. We're trying to figure shit out in our own heads. You know what I mean? We're trying to figure out solutions for the Yankees. We're trying to figure things out in general. And who the hell knows anymore? So Kyle Malay, I could hear the process going in your head, brother. I could hear it. And it didn't work. You know what I mean? It's not there. It hasn't worked. But what are you going to do? It is what it is, brother. Let's keep it going, guys. Let us go.
Hey, this is Joey from the Bronxy, but
okay.
I'm calling from the Eastern Mediterranean right now. Just a hop
Italy?
and a skip away from your country of origin, Sicily.
Hey, little Sicily,
It's
okay?
hot here, but the olive oil is really good. Really, really good. Anyway, I wanna claim my intellectual property for coming up with the Karen Boone thing.
You have said that for a while.
Somebody in the chat even made a T-shirt about it. I'd like to get some props about that.
I think he's right. He deserves
get my flowers. I believe I'm the first one to come up with that. And speaking of Karens, a got to tell you, I don't appreciate Karen Judge sticking up for his PFF, Karen Boone, about the way he manages the team. I mean, this is like they're sticking up for each other against the fans, no matter how bad they fuck up.
Yep.
And then nothing changes.
Yep.
And then they're like, oh, no, this is not defeatist. Do you know where he learned that word, defeatist, Karen Boone? He was doing his weekly interview with John Boy Media, and the guy said, John Boy said, you guys don't look like, you're trying. Like, we lost this game anyway, so why even hustle? That's so defeatist. And he's like, oh, no, we're not defeatist. But then you don't change anything, and then you get defeated. So, I mean, this is a mess. Anyway, we gotta focus on the next game. All right, guys?
Yep.
We got a game to lose. All right? We got a season to throw in the dumpster fire. So, let's go New York Swifties.
Damn. This is sad, man. What are we doing? Why is this club doing this to us? I don't know. I don't know why this is happening to us, folks. Buckle up, fasten your seatbelts. My guy, Connor O'Neill.
Thank you for being a friend.
Gabagool. It's my brother's B-Day today. Mine is the 15th. We both are wishing for Boone to be fired. My son's is the 15th, by the way, Connor. Yeah. Yeah, nah, I'm gonna force him to wish that Boone gets fired also for his birthday wish. I think that's the only thing a good father would do right there is, you got to say, hey, look, unfortunately, you don't get a wish this year. You don't get no wish this year. And there's only one thing that can happen. Boone get fired. Okay? That's it.
Hey, Pete, Macho King in the house. How you doing? To the underground. Congrats on 400. You are
Yeah.
the beacon of light in a sea of darkness.
Let's go.
The
I dig
Yankees
it.
another one as the collapse continues as the franchise recycles excuses. But at least Trash Can decided to show up for work yesterday because the team was 10 minutes from his house. But that shitty bastard would have phoned it in if Bad Boone wasn't on his cycle. Speaking of which, Hale Steinbrenner, or as I like to call him now, Dick Ritchie, has phoned it in as an owner the past 15 years, even stooping so low as to not even show up at the team meetings. I don't even think he face tweeted any of these fruit rejects he got working for him. Yeah. I don't know, they don't know Dick. They're full-fledged members of the Fakawi tribe, as in where the fuck are we? Maybe it's time for a new managing partner ticket. He can still count his beans while a real baseball guy runs the team. And I ain't talking about Trash Can Trost, Fish Face or Levine. And Bad Boone, you didn't think I was going to leave her out of it. It's short-circuiting like Joe Biden on a debate stage, because that never gets old. But the problem here since 2018 is no accountability, yeah. And it starts at the top and runs right down the line. And now and then someone needs to get clothesline, dig it.
Facts.
And that's the way it oughta is. Oh, yeah. Macha.
There it is. Oh, I tell you what, there's only one like him.
Cup of coffee in the big time, yeah. Cup of coffee in the big time.
Look, everybody's frustrated with the Yankees leadership. You know what I mean? They all just bullshit. All they've done is bullshit now for a long time. He's right. I forgot about that. Don't even get me started on that. Hal Steinbrenner, I didn't attend the meetings. You're the boss. You're the boss of the club. You didn't attend the off-season meetings? What? Well, I think we got to bunt more. I think we just need to bunt that ball a little more and we'll be good. Big Stein feeling good. Unbelievable. Well, folks, there are some rumors out there that the Yankees may have interest in Jazz Chisholm, and I know some people have already talked about it. Some people have mentioned it in voicemails. I'll talk about it real quickly. Chisholm right now, would he be an upgrade for the Yankees? He's 26 years old. He's a young guy. I don't know what the deal would look like. The Yankees would probably move him back to second base. Would be my assumption. I think if the Yankees did get Jazz Chisholm, that likely means that Gleyber Torres is gone. So, his base running value is nice. It's good to see. On base percentage is only 328, slugging 417, has a 745 OPS. Been injured a bit throughout his career. Very rarely has he played a full season. But I don't know. I don't know if that's the route the Yankees would take. I've heard this mentioned a couple of times. I directly haven't heard this, but we'll see what happens there. But I did just want to show his Savant page because I know there's people that have mentioned him already in the chat. Coop C to Phil says, I love that when Kay was saying it wasn't Boone or Cashman's fault, his backdrop was Yankee Stadium. Tell you're biased without telling me you're biased. Kay works for the Yes Network also. He works for the Yes Network also, man. You can't convince anybody. Look, anybody with a brain. Let me tell you guys something real quick. If you have worked in the workforce for any period of time, and you understand what leadership does and what leadership is, let me explain something to you guys real quick. Management and leadership in general do not really change depending on what you're doing. Are some jobs more safety related than others? Of course. Are some jobs more dangerous and hazardous? Of course. But the proper functions and what you're supposed to do as a leader really do stay there. It doesn't really change often. And for the people that are still out there making an excuse and going, well, it's not that, it's not this, it's not that, yet, they'll see the lazy plays, the no running to first base. They'll see the no hustling. They'll see the lackadaisical plays in the field. They'll see the poor base running. They'll see everything else. But yet, they'll simply continue to just go. It's not on the coaching staff. That's not on them. It's not on the coaching staff. That's not the problem. It's on the players. It's not on them. Players hold players accountable. Okay. So as the New York Yankees, we have basically settled for the worst type of manager you could possibly have. That's what everybody here is now telling us. When people sit there and go, this is what Boone was hired for. For what exactly? To lose and make the players happy? That's what we've gotten to? That's what we've been accepting of? And this is what people need to understand. This is why I get angry about this. It's an acceptance. You've accepted it. And a lot of the fan base, don't get me wrong, have bought into the Yankees propaganda that this is baseball. This is what baseball is nowadays. So you can't feel any other way. This is what baseball is. Aaron Boone is the modern day manager. He's a therapist. The players like him. That's it. But guess what? A friend can't yell at a friend about not doing their job well. A friend can't get in somebody's face. And at the end of the day, look, we know Aaron Boone doesn't do it. How do we know, you say? We watch the games and nothing ever progresses to change. The actions continue to happen, usually with the same players, year after year after year after year. To the fact you had Mark DeRosa, who's doing Boone's old job right now. He's in one of the little studios over there talking on the MLB network. Boone was on ESPN. Mark DeRosa says, you get a guy like Trent Grisham and you look at him and go, hey, Trent, come in my office. I got to have a conversation with you. You, sir, do not provide enough talent, enough value on this club to do that play you did. It's never going to happen again. It's never going to happen again. Now, when he said that, I think somebody else was like, whoa. And Mark DeRosa said, I could have that conversation. You know why? It happened to me. I've had those conversations. I had great managers that were under me. So when people go, oh, Pete, no, that's not how you do it. Bullshit. Shit. That's not how you were programmed to think it happens. But it happens that way. And it's hard for Aaron Boone now. I don't get mad at him on this. It is hard for Aaron Boone now. He's been the manager since 2018, and this has been his style. Guys, let's be friends and go out there and play baseball. You know I'm not going to yell at you. I'm going to put you in the sleepy pod, serve you warm milk and cookies, and when it gets hot outside, some snow cones, and I'll read you a book. And then if I get yelled at,
I just felt like it was kind of bullying, frankly.
And we expect anything else? Connor O'Neill says, these a-holes might put me back in the hospital. Damn. Don't go back. Don't go back, brother. Don't go back. Let's keep the voicemails going, guys.
Pete, Uncle Dom here. Wanted to call up this morning. I'm all right, guys. I'm okay.
Sorry, Dom.
You made me feel real good last night by the kind words. And everybody from NYYU. I go a long way with the Yanks. I was born across the street from the stadium. We all worked there. I literally could see the lights of the stadium coming in to my bedroom window. The apartment house that I lived in would rock when Mickey would hit one. So it goes deep, and there's a lot of memories there for my family and myself.
Yes,
and
sir.
The Yankees win call I do for my brother Henry, who I lost in May more than anything. And your platform and your chat and what you created means so much to me that's it. You're the only one that I will, I even turn off the sound on the games. Game Live is great.
Thank
and
you,
I'm
man.
loving, continue doing what you're doing again. Congrats on the 400th. We all got to stick together here. And it's to the moon and back with you guys. You are simply the best. Love you, man. Let's go. Let's still believe.
You are the man, Dom. We appreciate you, brother.
You're simply the best.
I appreciate the nice words, Dom. And look, NYYU always will stick together. No doubt about it. We will always stick together. It's what we do here. Hold on 1 second, guys. Pops is messaging me, and I got to tell him, Pops, come on. You got to know the schedule on All Rise. Pops got to know the schedule of All Rise, Pops. Come on, Pops. You know I'm doing a show right now. Come on. But it's funny because his message is, there's no way the Yankees are going to fire Boone, right? That's exactly what Pops just wrote me. He wants to get involved in the conversation. Uncle Dom, nah, man, we love you. And this is what the NYYU community is about, man. It's not about all the highs. It's not about all the lows. It's not about the middle grounds. It really is about just the fan base, man. And it's very simple. It's very simple what we do here, man. We are all about the fans. And like I told you guys before, we are working on some massive things, like really, really massive things that I can't talk about yet. We have a big thing coming up in August. Of course, you guys know the 24-hour stream coming up on July 30th. But I'm really, really excited about what we have coming your guys' way. And it is about the fan. We walked down the streets of the Bronx. We had people yelling at us from cars on the Grand Concourse as me, Francis, I think Kev was with us, or Johnny was with us walking down the street. NYYU! Man, look, we're all about the fan, man. A lot of other people sit out there and they chirp that and they say that, but they're not like us. It's that simple. They're not like us. And we're going to keep doing what we do every single day. We're not going to change. We're going to be who we are. And that's it. And if, there comes a point where, bigger things want to get involved and work with us, they got to understand who NYYU is. And we'll never bounce away from that. So let's keep your voicemails going.
Hey, Pete, Gary. Another bad loss.
What's up, Garrett?
I'm lost for words. I don't know what Hal's doing, but this is the way I'm looking at it. You invest all this money in a product, yet you use cheap parts to fix like a Ferrari instead of using the brand name parts.
Correct.
And you expect to win.
Correct.
They have a lot of problems. It starts with him, the whole organization. It's got
Agreed.
problems. It's got scouting problems. They got coaching problems. And until that's dealt with, this team's going to be mediocre. And it's unfortunate because a lot of us fans have been watching this team for years and deserve a whole lot better than what we're getting. I don't know what's common hell because, like I said, you invest a lot of money in Cole and Judge. Yeah, you're filling in with scraps, and you expect to win. You know, it's a bad investment. You're wasting the years of those two players.
Agreed.
For what? And eventually, they're going to end up like the Orioles because eventually these players are going to get older and they can't play anymore. And if you don't have the players in the minor leagues to bring up, what do you got left? So he better get his shit straight because this is not going to end well. Peace out.
Gary, man, great voicemail. Really a great voicemail. Guys, hit that like button for us. Smacky the likey, hitty the subby. We are 1 like away from 100, so let's get it, baby. You guys already know the dealio. But look, Gary, you're 100% correct, man. You're so right on that. And many different reasons that you're so right on that. It makes all the sense in the world, a lot of what you're saying there. And I want to talk about one thing that you said. You're 100% correct about guys are going to start getting older. You got to build the right team now. I want to make two things I'm going to say. One, I still believe Juan Soto is going to be a Yankee the rest of his career. One thing you could say about Hal Steinbrenner is the one thing he's not stupid about is money. One thing Hal Steinbrenner is not stupid about is the bottom line. He already knows, he has already seen what Juan Soto to the Yankees means, what it means money-wise, what it means for the bottom line, what it means for jersey sales. Again, the night they had the Juan Soto basketball jersey giveaway, Mario Gomez, who goes to every damn home Yankee game, told me, I think Christian was there too, they both said it. I've never seen lines like this for even the Judge one they had. I've never seen lines like this for a player when they had that giveaway. When you re-sign Soto, there's even much more you could do inside the stadium to sell even more. And two, the second part of this, the youth is the answer. The youth is the answer. It's that simple. The youth is the answer. You're right. You know, you didn't necessarily, you said that, you know, and you got to hope that the prospects are good. You've seen Ben Rice. Austin Wells, yeah, you know, he had a bad game yesterday. Over his last 15, he's performing a bit better. When it goes to the overall aspect of this club, Yorbit Vivas should seriously start getting consideration to get a look. Augustine Ramirez, if Stanton is out longer, should 100% be the DH the remainder of the year for this club. Jason Dominguez when he gets back. Jack Neely, who's not up yet. I don't know why. I couldn't tell you why he's not up, but he's not up yet. He should be there. The youth is the way to go to build around this. Look, at the end of the day, Soto and Judge, even with Soto struggling right now, they're the best duo you're going to find. Even with Soto, I think I saw something recently where he's hitting like 170-something over his last 20 games, something crazy like that. But he has a 400 on base percentage or close to 400. He's still getting on base for Aaron Judge to drive him in. You still have to build around that. Is it always going to work out? Maybe not. But the Yankees are in a position where they probably got to start taking those risks. To be quite honest with you, they got to start taking some risk. You know, that's all there is to it. Let's keep them going.
Hey, Pete. Good morning. William Henry here. You know, if Boone was the captain of the Titanic, he'd be saying, there's no iceberg there. Speed up. And we, passengers, would be saying, it's all right in front of us.
Anyway, my God.
Another point. Ben Rice
man.
has been the best thing about watching the Yankees play this past week.
Yes, sir.
He's only up because of Rizzo, of course, being hurt.
That's right.
So the Yankees didn't even do anything right with that.
That's
if
right.
If Rizzo wasn't hurt, we'd be watching him in his 220 batting average and 650 OPS.
Spot on.
The other issue I wanted to speak to is this nonsense about spoiled Yankee fans that Michael Kay and these others keep saying.
I'm so sick of him.
There have been 15 different world teams going to the World Series since 2009. We have not been. every one of those years, we've had one of the top 3 highest payrolls, if not the highest payrolls.
Yep.
So we are not spoiled. And there are 30,000 subscribers to NYYU who are also not spoiled. We want a World Series. We deserve a World Series, but we're not going to get one with Cashman and Boone unless something dramatically changes.
Wow.
Anyway, Pete, that's it.
Wow.
Take care. Bye.
If that voicemail right there does not deserve a standing ovation, which I'm not, if that does not deserve admiration from every Yankee fan out there listening, stop accepting being mediocre. Stop accepting pundits telling you don't deserve better as a fan who probably pays more to go to a Yankee game than any other stadium. I've told you guys this for years. You have every single right to demand more from this club and not fall in line of being accepting what you're getting. Don't let the pundits get you on that. Don't let them say, you sound like a fan, as Michael K. famously said. Hey, Mike. My word for you, Mike, is I enjoy being a fan of this club. I enjoy being a fan of this club. I enjoy that many people out there say, hey, NYYU, you guys are our voice. I enjoy that. I enjoy building something from the ground up. I like doing it. I like recognizing that the fans are also a bit fed up and that we miss the glory days of the Yankees. And we all understand things have changed. We all understand you can't win every game. We all understand that you're never going to win the World Series every year. But the fact of the matter is we also could smell bullshit a mile away. And that's what you all media heads have gotten in your head, is that we should be accepting of the bullshit the Yankees throw our way. We should be accepting of the New York Yankees manager. Think about this insignia that's on his chest, saying stuff like this.
I just felt like it was kind of bullying, frankly.
This.
Under my umbrella, hey.
I said he was ready. No, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. I was good. He wasn't good. Yeah, I was good. Hey, as the manager, what do I know? Harrison Bader didn't know he was leading off. Oh, I mean, everybody gets a lineup. The postseason. I'll take out Garrett Cole, wave the white flag. I'll bring in Lou Trevino. We're supposed to be accepting of all of that. Trent Grisham bobbles the ball. It's kind of the way he plays the game, guys. Anthony Volpe thought it was a foul ball, so I stopped running. Which, mind you, foul balls you run on like any other play, especially if it's close. You finish the play. You finish the play. You learned that as an 8-year-old. You learned that as you're 8 years old in Little League. Run out of foul ball. The laundry list continues and continues and continues and continues. But we are told, accept it. Accept it. Not at the U. Not at the U. William Henry, unbelievable. Unbelievable voice, man. We appreciate you.
Pete, your boy Simon calling from Bella Vista, New Haven. How you doing? Well, another loss again, huh? I'm telling you, Boone just keeps finding a way for this team to lose. I'm telling you, his press conferences get stupid. The pitchers are getting killed because they're getting no run support. This team is fond of playing ping pong. But you mark my words, Pete, once they fire Boone, I want you and Jira and everybody over there to come over to Bella Vista. We're going to have a bocce party. We're going to play bocce, Pete, and we're going to celebrate the fact that Boone got fired. And don't forget to make those shirts up. You and I are the ones who got Boone fired, and Aaron Judge is a gift from God. I take a size 3X. We're gonna celebrate once they fire Boone, Pete. We're gonna celebrate. Thank God. And I hope we get somebody better for manager, like maybe Joe Madden or Willie Randolph or Mike Scioscia. Because I would rather have someone that gets in your face and gives you criticism than someone who's a wuss like Boone. And Girardi's the worst. I hope if we get him back, I'm going over to the Dodgers side. Well, you have a good day, Pete. Rock on. NYY Underground forever. Smacky the likey. Hitty the subby. And remember, Aaron Judge is a gift from God. Hell, please fire Boone soon, please. Thank you. Bye.
How do you not love Simon, man? Let me tell you something. How do you not love Simon? I mean, you gotta love Simon. This is Simon's a great of NYU, man. You gotta love Simon. You don't have any other choice but to love Simon. It's just simply that simple, okay? You gotta love the guy. It's what he does. It's who he is. Apparently, we're gonna go to Bella Vista. We're gonna play a little bocce. I need Simon to teach me because I have no idea how to play bocce. But anyway, let's keep it going.
What's going on, Pete Chandler, man? I just wanted to congratulate you on 400.
Thank you, brother.
Game season lives. And I feel like that's the only thing we could really talk about positively. Because
hey, thank you, man.
Team fucking sucks. And Cashman and Steinbrenner act like them being in the building is going to mean something. Nobody gives a fuck. If anybody gave a fuck about that, they would have been started playing harder because they would have came down and said, yo, look, this ain't Yankee baseball. But they didn't do that, man. So, therefore, I'm just here to congratulate you on 400. Appreciate everything you do, giving us a voice and everything, man. I'm out of here.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for that. And man, yeah, we do what we do over here. And that's it. We do what we do over here. Marcus Stroman on the mound tonight, Matt, for the Yankees.
Hey, Pete. Alex.
Who, by the way, has not pitched good against Tampa Bay at all in his career, so maybe today he will.
From Atlanta. I've been seeing a lot of people in the chat talking about Soto's leaving. Soto wouldn't come back. I think a lot of people need to read between the lines on this one. Hal Steinbrenner is not going to pass up the opportunity to have Jason Dominguez, Juan Soto, and Aaron Judge all in pinstripes, top of the order. The marketing and money he'd make from that
I agree.
would be out of control.
Yep.
Juan Soto's not going anywhere, people. You heard it here first, Pete. Save this voicemail. We'll come back to it in free agency. Juan Soto will be a Yankee for life. I'm calling it right now. Take it easy, Pete. Keep up the good work.
Yeah, no, I don't disagree with you. I've told you, I said the same thing just I don't know, 5, 10, 15 minutes ago. I said the same exact thing as you just did. So I'm right there with you, man. I don't see that happening. Now, look, Hal Steinbrenner is stupid, and you guys know I'll call that out immediately if he doesn't. If Soto signs elsewhere, they don't bring him back, or they don't get in a bidding war and try to keep him. It's going to be hard, man. It's going to be really, really hard for them not to keep him. So we'll see what happens there, but I believe Soto is going to be a Yankee. I think it's very, very hard for them not to keep him here. Too much money involved.
Yo, PDP, what up, my guy?
Yo,
I came to vent. I don't know what else to do. I almost want this team to get swept because something has got to give.
It ain't going to change.
Absolutely unacceptable.
I feel you.
LeMahieu is trash. Glaber plays when he feels like it. I mean, bring up the young guys already. Come on. And this Yankee offense lately, man, oh man, they make any pitcher look like a Cy Young winner. So you know what it's time for? It's time to get those Fire Cashman signs out because George is doing backflips in his grave. But other than that, go Yankees, and I'm out. Peace!
Appreciate you, man. And look, I said this many times. George is spinning so much in his grave, the man's like a drill headed towards China right now. The poor guy, forget about it. Man can't even rest. That man can't even rest in peace. You know what I mean? He can't even rest in peace, the poor guy. He got to go out there and flip his own mind around and go nuts and bananas, all right?
Hey, Pete, good morning. It's Josh from Sheepshead Bay.
What's up, brother?
Couple of things I'd like to get off my chest about.
Okay.
All of our beloved New York Yankees.
Yeah.
Number one, the Yankees like to talk about accountability.
Yes, sir.
Well, it seems to me like the only one that has been held accountable has been Joe Girardi. Number two.
Good point.
Aaron Judge, the captain. Honestly, what has he done to earn that title? Yes, an amazing ball player in rarefied company being mentioned with the great George Herman. However, the way this guy became captain is via Hal begging him to stay.
Fair.
Let's not forget.
Fair
Jeter
point.
became the captain after the dynasty. It
Fair
was
point.
earned, and it was earned on the field, in the clubhouse, and as the face of not only the New York Yankees, but all of baseball during that time. And number three, when it comes to Aaron Boone, shit or get off the pot with him. Either mutually part ways with him now, because God forbid this brass shows who's boss, or extend him. And believe me, I want that fruity ass gone. A name I'd like to hear more of as a replacement long term, Scott Brocious. Let me know what you think.
Hey, man. Ferocious Scott Brocious. You know, I'm always down for ferocious Scott Brocious over, eh? But let me just address one of your point right there. You know, you're not, and again, this is how weird the world today is crazy. So when you make a statement like you just made, everybody automatically assumes that you're being negative and you're taking shots at Judge. I just want everybody to be aware. He's not taking a shot at Judge. He's asking a very, very fair question. He's asking a very, very fair question. That's not nothing wrong at all. That's not degrading Judge. It's not saying Judge is doing anything wrong. But at the end of the day, he is asking a very, 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 very fair question. Sorry, guys. 1 second. Let me look up something here. So, just to confirm what he said, as Coopsy DeVille, welcome to the U, brother.
We would be honored if you would join us.
Come on and join us, folks. We appreciate you guys. Derek Jeter did not become captain until 2003. And he's not wrong about that. He became captain in 2003. That is after the dynasty. Is when Derek Jeter became captain. He had multiple rings already. 96, 98, 99, 2000. Went to the World Series in 2001 and went back to the World Series in 2003. Aaron Judge hasn't sniffed the World Series. He came very, very close. 2017 was the 1 year where they all came very, very close on that one. 1 game away, and then they got rid of Joe Girardi, and then they moved on to Aaron Boone, and it's been an absolute mess since then. But I don't know, guys. I don't know, guys. Should he be or shouldn't he be? I mean, I don't friggin' know. He hasn't won anything. You're spot on. He broke the AL home run record. Great. I don't friggin' know. I don't know.
Pete, what's up, buddy? Jimmy
Yo!
Hacksaw.
Whoa!
It's been a while, buddy. How's it going?
What's up, man?
Hope you and the fam are good. Hey, man, I'm
Thank
going to
you.
keep this quick. There's definitely not much positivity to be talking about except for Ben Rice right now. But
Yeah.
My question today is this. How long is Hal going to sit here and watch this debacle unfold with the roster that we have?
Does it every year.
Do you think he just goes nuts and not firing Boone and maybe make just a crazy trade with some players that really shouldn't be traded just to mix things up because it's not working? Does he fire Boone? And how many more losses will it take to fire Boone? That's my question today, sir. Because this is not working. And I was against saying it was the players' fault. I thought it was the players' fault, but you guys are right, man. It goes from owner all the way down before it gets to the players, and it's just not good. Anyways, bro, thank you. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for all you do. Bye-bye.
You know, I will say one thing. Aaron Boone gets the majority of the beatdown because he's the face, right? He's the one that faces the media. He's the one that immediately answers the questions, and that is what a manager does. But I don't want anybody to sit here and feel like, Pete, you guys are attacking Boone directly. You're not going after anybody else. No. I want to make it known. You react to what you see the majority of the time. And the majority of the time, Aaron Boone is the face that is communicating with us that we go, oh my God, he said it's right in front of us again. I can't believe this. This guy's triple, double, quadruple down on the same dumbass statement that he keeps saying. He's given up, turned the corner, and he's turned to this. What I will say that is very, very different here is you don't hear from Brian Cashman as much. You don't hear from Hal Steinbrenner as much, right? You don't get to hear from that. But Hal Steinbrenner could fix all of this. Like that. Hal Steinbrenner himself. And guys, you could go back to the videos last year. You could go back to all of that. You can go back to all my videos, and I said this hundreds of times. How many tomatoes to the face is Hal Steinbrenner going to take until he sits back and goes, I pay the fucking bills here? How much disrespect am I going to take when I pay the bills? How much? How much more am I going to sit here and take? I pay the bills here. I keep the lights on here. I do all of that. Why am I allowing this fan base to turn on me when I'm the guy at least bringing these people back to build this club? I've said it a million times. Hal Steinbrenner could become a hero overnight if he decided, let me be like Dad. I am going to be like Dad, if only for one day. I'm going to be a bit like Papa Sign. I am going to be like Papa Sign one night. And all he'd have to do, and this is not going to happen now, we know that, but all he'd have to do is say, goodbye, Cashman, it's been good. Have a good day. Or hell, we'll give you a different position in the organization, but see you later. Booney, see you later. It's not like you don't have replacements at GM that can hire their own manager and create their own philosophy. Brian Sabian, one of the best to do it. He's right there with the Yankees. Omar Minaya, say what you want about Omar Minaya. One of the best scouts that baseball has ever seen, and he took the Mets to the World Series. I'm okay with that too. You got two guys who have been there and done that. You can simply say, this has not worked. The people that Cashman have brought in the room, it has not worked. Time to make a change. Will Hal Steinbrenner ever do it? We have no evidence that he will. Let's keep it going, man. Let's keep it going. Maybe do a quick refresh, guys. Hold on.
Yo, what's up, Pete? It's your
What's
boy
up, fam,
Chris
fam?
Locked and Loaded with NYU.
Yo!
Oh, man. I seriously don't have any words to explain what the fuck is going on with the Yankees lately. I really don't know. Karen Boone, whatever the hell you want to call this guy, he's getting on my last nerve. Just fire him, man. I don't care who you bring, man, but
it's a mess.
At the same time, Yankees got to do their thing. It's about to be, the time of the All-Star break. Maybe, like you said, maybe they need a break. They need something.
They do. They desperately do.
To wake them up. Meeting, this, that, I don't give a fuck what they need. They need to wake the hell up.
Yep.
I give you props. Once again, congratulations on the 400 game season live yesterday.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
But every single time it's like I see and I hear your voice and I'm like, this guy P is going through it, but at the same time he's going through it with us. We're going through it with you, P.
Facts.
So we commend you.
Thank you, man.
Love you, man. And NYU for life. Shout out to you. Shout out to my boy Francis that did the game season live with you yesterday.
Yes, sir.
And once again, like I said, in every single time, I'll see you at September 14th. Later.
See you then, my guy, and I appreciate it. And by the way, too, the Yankees, you guys want to play a little fucking better? We got some tickets to sell here to go see you scumbags. Might want to play a little better to help us out. Thank you so much.
Mario, I just want to have fun. I miss at the beginning of the season when we were all feeling whimsical.
Mario!
Yankees were on top of the world. And now we're in the depths of hell.
Mario!
My mood depends on how the Yankees play. And I think my wife is ready for a divorce. Mario, how do we shake this?
Mario,
what pieces do we add? What pieces do we get rid of realistically?
You got
Is
Mario!
it saying something that Hal and Brian were at the game last night and saw the shit show that developed?
Mario!
I mean, my lord. Jason Dominguez, I cannot wait for him to come up to this club.
Mario!
I can't believe it. I miss Giancarlo Stanton. Where do we go from here, Pete? Mario, where the hell you are. Have a great day.
Pete, I just got a question. I'm wondering if, where in the world can you be as bad at your job as Aaron Boone has been and not get fired? Or where in the world can you not hustle, not want to play, not want to do your job, and not get suspended, benched, or talking to? I mean, this is a joke. I mean, I really think it's just because you don't wear a Yankee hat while you broadcast Yankee games. But we'll let that be for that guy who is a moron. But keep doing your thing. I'm listening to you every day. And yeah, that's it. I'm going to the game tomorrow. I'm going with a couple of Rays fans who say they're bringing a broom because they're going to sweep us, and I said probably. I'm hoping, along with that, Cashman comes down and fires Aaron Boone in the middle of the game. Then it'd be worth the price of admission. But we'll never see that.
Got a better chance hitting the lotto.
Punches him in the face tonight. That'll work. All right, Pete. Have a good day. See you later.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. And look, man, you got a better chance hitting the friggin' lotto. I'm not even joking right now. You have a better chance hitting the lotto than that ever happening. Now, I'm being dead serious with you. No joke. I am being dead serious. That is never going to happen. I had somebody ask me that. They said, Pete, can the Yankees just, if they lose every game the rest of the way and they're 6 games out from Baltimore, 7 games out, they end up in 3rd place, is there a chance they fire Boone? And I said, no. No, not at all. Not at all. There's no way. King Dre, hey Pete, can you play my voice message? I called in on July 8th. Elon, you got the time machine? Elon, I need to go back to July 8th. Let me get in the time machine. Elon, put me back to the 8th. We got a voicemail to play. Brother, you're not serious. I literally called today's show the voicemail show. Anybody could call in. You want me to play your voicemail from July 8th? It's the voicemail show. The number's right on the screen. I put the number up right over here next to me earlier. You want me? I gotta go find a time machine just to play your...
Yo, Mr. Pete. How's it going, brother? Pentecostal Yankee. Praise the Lord. Another day. Hey, you know what? I was thinking, it's right in front of us. You know, if Boone just had the same amount of energy when we get back calls from umps, take that in the locker room, I think we'll be better that way if we just spent that kind of energy there. But yeah, we need to get rid of the guy. Come on. This guy can't even coach a little league. What are we going to do here? But y'all have a good day.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. And yeah, I wish. Look, we all know Boone's not tough on these guys. Look, yeah, if you don't want to listen to me, King Dre, thank you for being a good sport, brother. I'm playing with you. Let me tell you guys this real quick, right? If you don't want to take it from me, you could sit there and go, Pete, you don't know what you're talking about, Pete. You have no idea what you're saying, Pete. No problem. Yankee officials said exactly what I'm saying in the offseason. Is it better? Can you take it from them? Can you take it from them? They said it, not me, not Pete Simonetti. They said it, not me. They said it, not me. So you don't got to take it from me. I was just ahead of the curve. But you don't got to take it from me. You can take it from whoever else you want. You don't got to listen to me.
Pete, what's going on, my man?
Yo.
DJ Control in full effect.
What's up,
brother? I
brother?
don't know if you remember, and this is going to validate your point and what the Yankees need in a manager. Do you remember the time that when a ball was hit to Reggie Jackson and he was dogging it?
Oh, yeah, of
and
course.
The ball fell right in front of him?
Yep.
When it was a catchable ball? What did Billy Martin do?
Pulled his ass right out the game.
He didn't give a shit how great Reggie Jackson was. He
Mm-hmm.
immediately pulled him out of the game.
That's right.
And Reggie was just like, "You taking me out?" And they started yelling and screaming at one another in the dugout. That's what the Yankees need. Billy Martin was the GOAT, one of the greatest managers of all time. He didn't give a shit how great of a player you was. If you didn't give your all, you was going to sit the pine. You was going to ride the fucking pine.
Yep.
That's all I have to say, Pete. You know, I believe that's what the Yankees need. They need a manager just like Billy Martin. And, you know, that's basically all I have to say. God bless you and the family, Pete. Take care, brother.
DJ Control, I appreciate you, man. And look, you guys have heard me do a game season many times. And, you know, it's always the big play, right? The Aaron Hicks looking at the ball on Derek Jeter Day. I said to me, he should be running out there, going in the field, go, come on in. Get him off the field right there. You can't allow that to happen. The shit that Grisham did, get him off the field. The shit that Gleyber Torres have done, get him off the field. Gary Sanchez, that one time to play with the Mets, they throw it home. The guy's 50 feet away, and he misses the tag and just lets him score. These are things where you have a moment here to make an example. You have a moment here to go, everybody saw this. Nobody's going to say I'm wrong. You're done. Take him off the field. If you want to be nice, baseball's a little different. The game is different. I know. I get it. Wait until the inning is over. Get him in the tunnel and go, hey, look, you're going to sit down the rest of this game. This doesn't happen here. That'll never, ever happen again. Every time it does, you'll be back on the bench. Sit down. We're going to get somebody in for you. That's simple. You don't want to make a scene on the field because that's baseball today? No problem. But they gotta be done. And then after the game, when the media asks you about it, don't run and hide. Don't throw your guy under the bus. It's really simple. He should have made that play. He knows he should have made that play. Here, playing for the New York Yankees, we don't tolerate that. So did you bench him? I did. What is so bad about that? They'll then talk to whoever and go, you know what? That is a play I need to make, and I understand it. I get it. Nobody threw anybody under the bus. I get this message a lot, but Pete, what do you want him to say? Tell the truth of what we all saw. We all got eyes. Tell the truth. That's all. Nobody's saying go out there and say, hey, this guy sucks. He's hitting 200. He can't catch a ball. He sucks. Nobody's saying that. But it's very easy to sit there and go, did you bench him? I did. Not, he needs a couple of days for his mental health. We're going to give him a mental break. No, you benched him for poor play. It's easy to send that message without throwing the guy under the bus and having his head run over like Phil Leotardo. It's easy to do it, folks. It's not that hard. Trust me. It's not hard. Anybody with any type of leadership skill knows how to have that conversation. Positive reinforcement. It's very easy. I'll just choose Gleyber. Gleyber Torres has been a very, very good player for us on with the bat and with the glove. That's a play he has to make. And in that situation, he knows he has to make that play. So I did decide to bench him after that play. We know that can't happen going forward. You did nothing wrong. Zero. You didn't do a thing wrong.
Yeah, what up, Simonetti? It is the one and only funny but TV Sailor with the buck calling in again. How you doing, buddy? How you doing? I'm not doing good, man. The Yankees are killing me and the rest of NYYU and
I feel you, brother.
The Yankee universe. They are killing us slowly. It's like I don't know if this is the best way to describe it, but you know how the story of Stan, from Eminem, how the guy's like writing to Eminem, and he's like, oh, the Yankees are not writing back to me. Let me keep writing back to them, let them know, this and that. I'm their biggest fan. To the point that he's like, oh, I'm about to commit suicide. I'm about to kill everybody. That's how I'm feeling right now. The Yankees are not realizing the fact that they need to do this and that. We're telling them, as a fan base, we're telling them what they need to do in order to be a winning franchise.
Yeah.
And they don't listen until, like, what, the final month of the season? Not even that. It's like
playoffs.
It's ridiculous, bro.
They
Oh
did it
my
in the playoffs.
God.
IKF.
Also, another thing, Simon, breathe, bro. All I hear is the Yankees. Like, damn, breathe, bro. Goodness, man. But yeah, I don't.
No
get
shots
it,
at
Yankees are
Simon.
Fucking dumb. I know they're gonna lose this series and the Baltimore series. It's like, all right, whatever. Anyways, man, before I go, let me hit you with a little jokey joke. What's the difference between Iron Man and Iron Woman? One is a superhero, and the other one is a simple command. Gotta go. Peace.
Ay. Stelios, he might have to get into a new business, man. He might have to get into a new business. I don't know. I think that book is running on its final pages, OV. I think that book is running on its final pages. Alex is throwing tomatoes. Throw the tomatoes at him. Go ahead. I think that book is running on its last legs, all right? It's like DJ LeMayu out there. I tell you what. Let's go ahead and get into, guys, we're going to wrap it up with these final voicemail right here.
Hey, Pete, what's up?
My brother.
I just want to call to congratulate you on 400.
Yeah.
Keep it going.
Yeah.
And honestly, I was thinking, we rip Boom. I'm especially the one that always rip Boom. I never liked that guy. But
Yeah.
it comes from up top.
Of course.
We got to clean house from up top all the way down to the bottom. And it
Agreed.
starts with Cashman. Because
Yeah.
he's the one that got us these bozos players. Sign these fucked up contracts. And everything that's going on, it starts with Cashman.
Yeah.
Breakdown.
Yeah, nobody says anything
We got
different.
to get rid of that guy.
I agree.
That's
I
the
agree.
guy that gets the blame on all this shit. Everything that's going on, Bloom is just the fucking, the face. Here, so your face when shit goes wrong, this and that,
Yeah.
you're going to take the blame.
It's not wrong.
That's why I always say get rid of Boom. Because he's going to fuck up Judge and everybody else.
Right.
This is a business first. But once again, Pete, keep doing your thing, and let's go for another 400.
Yes, sir, brother.
And good morning.
Thank you so much, Rah. I appreciate it. And look, I don't disagree one bit. You know what I mean? I don't want anybody to sit there and feel like, people, you're not putting any of the blame on Cashman. No, I am. I 100% am. I 150% am. No doubt about it. But the fact of the matter is, when it comes to me, is the way I see it also is that he's the one that we're seeing daily. Doesn't take any blame off of Cashman. You hear the name Boone more because we see him daily. So we understand it that way. But you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Cashman and Boone are a problem. No question about it. My only thing with Cashman that I always say is, if they got rid of Boone, would they hire an Aaron Boone? Or would they sit there and go, you know what? This hasn't worked. Let's try something a little different again. Or let's go to something we're a little more familiar with. We don't have those same players from 2017 when Girardi was ending and Boone was coming in 2018. Those players have changed. Those guys are gone. Maybe these guys can take a manager that's a little tougher on them, a guy that, is really putting winning first. Because at the end of the day, you can't convince me that Aaron Boone puts winning first. He doesn't. It's as clear as day. So, guys, we're going to wrap up this episode again. This was an all voicemails episode just for you guys. We had a record amount of voicemails, and I thank you guys so much for continuing to hang out with NYYU, loving what we do every single day. You guys are the best. Couple of reminders for today, guys. With today being middle of the week Wednesday, we got God, my good, I can't even talk. I'm over here like Aaron Boone right now. I can't even speak. It's right in front of us what we have, okay? It's right in front of us. Take a listen. Game season live, post-game season live. Also, 10 p.m. on X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it. NYYU Spaces at 10 p.m. Let's hope maybe we have a good game and that space would be a little more exciting tonight. But anyway, with that being said, guys, I'm going to wrap this one up. Until next time, you guys are the best. Smacky that likey, hitty that sub. I'll see you guys later. Peace.
It's heavy. Famous love. Yeah, I gotta keep it trilly on my soul. I'm the most selfish person that I know. Here we go, down the rabbit hole. Got a couple carrots around my neck. Self-respect, when you out of line, you put yourself in check. They don't hear me, they don't hear me though. Cycles going round and round and round like a merry-go. Stand for truth, or fall for any old scenario. That's why I keep my circle smaller than a Cheerio. Cause it's the company you keep. Stay woke, please don't get caught sleep. End up sowing what you reap. Know your worth, and don't sell cheap. The ghost is inside of me, can't take it out of me.